What up, guys? I'm back with another video. It's been a while, and I promised an Anthrax ranking, and I'm delivering today. I'm gonna rank Anthrax's 11 studio albums. This is very unorthodox ranking because there's a lot of albums that you would expect someone to hate that I love. And there's some albums that you expect me to love, which I completely don't like so much than some of the stuff that you'd expect me to hate. Let's start this off, and yes, I do have a list because my memory is horrible. So, number 11, or the worst Anthrax album, is Volume 8. Of course, it's a no-brainer that Volume 8's gotta be the worst one. It's just unbearable to listen to. I couldn't listen to it full way through. It got me so bored out that I ended up almost falling asleep when I was working. So, yeah. Number 10, the one that came after it, We've Come For You All. Just, why? Just why? Some of, the worst two albums are 2004's and the last 90s one. Number 9. Number 9 is where it starts getting good. And number 9 is For All Kings, the newest one. It has that thrash feel. It's too new for me. I barely listened to it. That's why it's here. And there's some other albums that I've listened to that I just love more than that. And that's the same with number 8, which is Anthems. Great return for Belladonna, but I have to put them here because I don't know where else to put them because all the albums from here up are just classics. And here's where I have a copy. Number 7, this is gonna piss some people off. This is usually someone's second or first favorite. Yeah. Number 7, Persistence of Time. Some of the vocals are off rhythm to the guitars in the beginning. It's like weird. That's how close the albums are with Anthrax. How I would rank Anthrax. Like, if there's a few bad songs in the album, it's gonna be put down pretty far. Time. I cannot get into that song. The other songs are pretty good, like Gridlock and Belly the Beast. Got the Time, the cover. It's pretty good, but it's not as good as the earlier stuff or some of the stuff that came after. You know what I'm getting at. So yeah, number 7, Persistence of Time. Number 6, State of Euphoria, the one before it. Just not memorable. Not memorable at all. It has a few memorable parts, like the Schism and Antisocial. I think that cover is so overrated, though. Like, Be All and Make Me Laugh. Make Me Laugh is probably the favorite one on here. Like, there's some good stuff on here, but there's better stuff down the road. If you're wondering where a certain album is, I tell you, it's farther up. That brings us to, what did I have at number 5? I had The Sound of White Noise. I just love that album. I do. I love the first album with Bush. I just love it. Mostly everything on it's like good. Like, with Anthrax, there's a few songs that will be kind of bad on it, unless they're like the first 3 up above the first hole. Not the first hole, but the my favorites. So yeah, Only, pretty overrated. That's not the song that puts it here. Other songs on the album put it here. There's some other songs that I listened to when I listened to that album through, and it was pretty good with those songs. And here I could put the list away because I have copies of every single one that is up above here. And number 4 is Stomp 442. Okay, this is. I know, but everybody has clicked off this video because they don't want to hear me talk about Stomp 442. Great album. Great album. I actually do like this album. It's groovy. It has the groove feel to it. It's just with the one that came after it, it kind of sounded. They tried to make like a Pantera sound. It didn't work. That'll be next, Pantera, and then Iron Maiden. Pantera. I will be ranking all the Pantera albums, including the glam '80s albums. To find out a place to listen to them, and yeah, it's a great album. Great sound to it. Not really memorable at all. And here comes number 3. The biggest surprise, or not the biggest surprise, because the last one was the biggest surprise. Fistful of Metal, the first one. That's the album I was saying and wondering where it is. Here it is. And yes, I do actually have a copy of it. I found this copy at a record store, which it's not perfect condition. It has a few stains on the disc. I freaking love the Alice Cooper cover. I love it. I love Metal Thrashing Mad, Death Rider. This is a 10 out of 10 album right here. 10 out of 10. Neil Turbin was awesome on this album. His vocals were crazy. It's like underground thrash metal, but by Anthrax. You just can't beat it. Number 2, this was the hardest 2 albums I had to decide for the lead ever. And I went with the one that has the most memorable ones. Number 2, or my second favorite Anthrax album, would be Spreading the Disease. Oh my god. AIR, Lone Justice, anything on here, even Armed Dangerous, Medusa, and Gung Ho, it just doesn't slow down. First one with Belladonna, it paved the road, man. It paved the road. They made it big with this album. This is what started them out, and their follow-up. If you know what their follow-up is, I haven't put it on the list yet. So, yep, the follow-up. Among the Living is my favorite Anthrax album. There's anything on here. NFL is my favorite track on here. NFL, Skeletons in the Closet, ADI, Horror of It All, Imitation of Life. There is a lot of good stuff on here. And then the next 2 kind of fell way down my list. And then the first 2 that they did with John Bush was way up on the list. It just seems like every time they got a singer, it went downhill the next few albums. They make 2 good discs with a singer, and then downhill it went. That's how it seemed with Anthrax. So, yep, that's how Anthrax is ranked on my list. And I'll be doing another video, maybe on Tuesday, maybe next weekend. But I gotta get 2 videos done before I leave for Iron Maiden, go to PA. But yeah, that's all the time I got right here. I gotta upload this, go to bed, and yeah, get ready for work. So, yep. Peace.